Pocket nines, we see a pretty nice flop here. Facing a check raise, we obviously don't fold. We are going to see a turn card. When he checks turn, I think we do want to continue betting here. I don't think we need to bet too big though. Just trying to think what we do with his pocket sevens and eights and 6x. I think we're good here, so we will bet the river card and just try to target those hands, those aforementioned hands. We see an all-in here from this guy who is an unknown. Nice, we got paid with nines. Because he's unknown, kind of a tough spot, I think. Versus unknown player, I think we call with nines. And we're going to flip. And sucks, nice hand. So in the hand that we had nines, villain had a pair of sixes, 10 8 clubs. We are going to peel at least once with the gut shot, and we do get there on the turn. I think on this turn card we are going to come in for a overbet. When we choose this sizing, I think only his queen x hands can continue. Like he's going to really struggle to fold ace queen here versus an overbet. It's pretty hard for him to put us on much value here, to be fair. And he jams, so I don't see why he would do this with the house. So I think we're good here. Yeah, he has ace queen. We still chop it as well. Oh man, we're still not able to catch a break. Calling 3-bet sevens. Wow, it's a nice flop. I see a snap check. We are going to bet quads here, but for a small sizing. Get called. I think we will size up now. I think when we choose this sizing, I think you should have some overpairs that we want to check jam here against some of our backdoor draws. So let's bet a healthy amount here on the turn. I'm not going to try and bank on us letting him see the river card to kind of boat up with his overpair. It's so unlikely. So see the jam here, so he should have an overpair, which he does. And we didn't get unlucky this time. Managed to win a stack. Pocket tens. Let's continue with the c-bet. Facing a check raise, we're going to 3-bet the flop here. A6. I think we're going to continue betting here. Facing a jam, we're just going to snap call. Nice hand. We need to improve here. And we don't. A6. Oh, this kind of sucks here. But we aren't going to fold A6 though. We've got a couple of trips here, but the A6 one's not looking very good to me. And we get counterfeited with 5-4 on the right as well. Okay, we're going to let go of A6. Nice hand. If you got it, you got it. Wow, and he's got it. What a sick couple of runouts. Having flopped trips twice in those hands. Queens. We're going to try to maybe flat here. We've got two regs in the big blind. We've got a short stack. You could jam over an open and a call here. So we're going to trap with queens here. And we do see a jam. So we snap call. And I think we played that hand pretty nicely. But we still lose. Nice hand then, I guess. Bottom set here with pocket fours on a nose high board. I think we're just going to call the c-bet here. See a brick 10 card. I'm just trying to decide what's the best line to take here versus this sizing. I think we're going to call here, and I don't want to see diamonds on the river. Not because we necessarily put them on diamonds, because I think it's harder for us to get paid on the river when we come for a big bet. He goes for a small sizing here, which I kind of like. I wonder if this is a raise fold spot. I think if we jam, surely we call with a hand like jacks and ace jack. So I think we'll raise here, and I think we can only really get called by flushes, and I think boats would just jam. So we're going to raise here with the intention to fold. I think if he rips it in. Yeah, ace queen. We're going to continue to a flop. So we have a double belly buster here, potentially with tainted outs, given the flush draw on the board. And see a check. Going to check back. He checks twice, so I think it's pretty unlikely he has flopped a set here. I'm just wondering how we can play this hand to get ace king to fold. I don't think he has ace king of diamonds as well. Surely these hands should be playing a lot more aggressively. So we are going to bet the turn here. Gets snap called, and then he bets $1. I think we're just going to rip it in here. We're only repping a hand like pocket fours if we jam here, but then is he really going to call with ace king? I don't think he's very strong here. It'd be a sick hero call if he does call with ace king. Yeah, we're just going to jam. I don't think he has a strong hand here. Nice. Yeah, maybe all in probably wasn't the optimal sizing, but nonetheless, we got the result we wanted. Aces, and you see quite a dangerous flop here. Going to start with a c-bet here and proceed with caution. And he decides to go for a small lead on the turn here, which we're going to raise. We do want to keep the initiative with this hand. We see a horrendous. I don't think we want to turn aces into a bluff here, do we? It's going to show two pair a lot, I think. He does have a straight. Pocket nines. We're just going to 4-bet rip here. 5-bet rip here, I should say. Okay, let's run it. Nice. We finally get a bit of good fortune here. Got a very disguised set here on the turn. Action checks through in the flop, and let's see what he decides to do. This is a small bet. We're going to raise. Venturus snap checks the turn. We are going to go for an overbet. Wow, so we see a 3-bet on the flop here when we've got deuces. So he doesn't have a higher set. He's only has he's only repping straights here. So we're going to continue to see one more card. That's not a great river card in case he does have bluffs, which do complete. What are these spots, man? I think you just paired the board one time. Nice hand. 10-6 of hearts. Defended our big lines. Action checks through on the flop. Just trying to decide whether we want to check raise or lead the turn. And I think we're going to try and go for a check raise. Okay, and here it comes. So we obviously love the flush, but I'm not so keen that the board pairs. So I think we're going to check river here. It's challenging, I think, when the board pairs, because you can also have like aces up that improve on the river. Yeah, so he had ace-6. So we see an open 3-bet from the small blinds. I think in this spot we're going to just call. If we bet he jams, we call. If we bet he jams and he jams, I think we fold. I think, actually, I'm not sure. I suppose he does have some ace-x of diamonds that could play the same way. We don't want the action to check through. So I think I'm going to settle on a bet here, call a jam here, and take a bit. So the hand that we played out earlier just now, it's just materialized. So yes, he can have river pairs. I think he can also have some king, queen of diamonds, ace, king, ace, queen of diamonds. We also have a diamond ourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna call. Okay, so we see the best result for us here, and we take it down. Faded a lot of outs there. Ace queen suited, we'll call 3-bet. It's half pot. We don't fold ace queen diamonds just yet. 10. It's good for our range. I think we are going to turn this hand into a bluff here. I think the plan is to. So that's the worst river card for us to bluff on now, because it's far less likely we've got 10x, and his overpairs now get stronger. So I think we now lose this hand. Yeah. If it wasn't a 10, we'd jam river, and I think he's not going to have such an easy spot to call down, I think, even with a hand like kings. So yeah, we're going to jam all river cards except a 10. Right, and that's the end, guys. So despite there being quite a lot of all-ins pre-flop and all the kind of action, we actually ended about break-even. Hope we can turn things around in the upcoming sessions. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next time.